Yo, my name is Boštjan from BossLifehacks.com, and I'm in the beautiful city of London right now. And today I'll be talking about how to dump your friends. Okay, I know it's a bit silly topic or a bit, difficult, but people have asked me about that, and it's a very important one as well. Now, the general rule of thumb is, and it works for friends, even family members, partners, is that if the people around you don't support you, you need to cut them or at least limit the time you spend with them. Like, it's just how it is. But if you have their support, then definitely work on those relationships in order to grow together. All right, now once you decided, okay, that this needs to happen, or you limit, the time with your friends, it can bring a lot of problems. You're worried, you have these negative thoughts, like a lot of things happen, right? So the best way to do is to start working on yourself, okay? First of all, start meditating. Meditating will increase the quality of your life exponentially, okay? It's the single most effective practice that all the successful people share. They all do some form of it, okay? Because it will kind of make you a little bit more immune to the big ups and downs that we have in life, okay? So start meditating. Start working on yourself, like go to the gym, make sure you know your body, your self-image connected with that is great, your health is great, you have a lot of energy, and make sure you know that you also have other areas of your life handled, right? And also make sure that your financial areas are handled, that you have some savings, that you can afford stuff, you can travel if you want to. All those things together will make you be happy with who you are, will make you feel great about yourself. And that's one very important thing, because in the end, you never can be happy with somebody else. When people talk about, yeah, I need my other half to be happy and stuff like that. No, in the end, it sounds super bad, right? But in the end, we all die, and you can only be happy if you're first happy with yourself, in yourself, okay? That's basics, that's the first thing, so definitely work on that. Now, the next thing that you can do is you can try to put more effort into meeting people more regularly, meeting new people in your life, right? And I know it's different for different people, introverts, extroverts, it's harder for some people, but at least on a semi-regular basis, you should be meeting new people. So you always have this constant flux, and then even if you're forced to cut some friends down, or if some friends cut you, or whatever happens, you still have those new people, and you're constantly meeting new people, potential friends, relationships, whatever you want, right? Now, how to do that? Of course, it's a little difficult sometimes, but then again, this day and age has been super easy for everything. So for example, Facebook, use Facebook, okay? Use Facebook groups. I met so many cool people just from the internet. And I know it sounds weird and creepy to some of you, but dude, you can really meet a lot of people, because internet in the end is just a tool. It's just a tool to connect people more. It's easier, distances don't matter so much. As long as you speak the same language, you can really share and improve the relationships, right? So really use internet. There's all sorts of Facebook groups, If you're into dancing, search for those. If you're into, I don't know, rally driving, search for those. If you like healthy food, check that out, okay? There's all kinds of groups like that. The next thing you can do is you can start pushing your hobbies more, maybe go to a yoga class, take a, I don't know, kickboxing lesson, go to, I don't know, learn language, Spanish for beginners, All those activities have one thing in common besides being probably fun, right? If you want to go do them, you will meet other people there as well. You will meet other people who share the same interest as you, or at least some of them, and then you can connect and potentially become friends, It's really cool, right? So you should be kind of putting yourself out there at least semi-regularly. And again, I said, I know for some people it's more difficult for the others, but again, it's a skill, it's a muscle, and especially if you kind of feel like that your friends, are not really supporting you, you feel that you should maybe cut them or maybe spend less time with them, then you definitely need more people to hang out with, because people, we are social creatures after all, and you can't just ride solo through life, you need other company. Again, I'm saying you need to be happy with yourself. You can't, depend on your happiness to external things, to other people, but you need to be meeting other people, because we are social creatures, right? Another few strategies here are Another good website for this is meetup.com, okay? They have plenty events in any bigger city in the world. You can definitely check that out. Another good idea is to volunteer, you know, there's all kinds of centers for, I don't know, for pets, for homeless, like there's all kinds of stuff where you can volunteer, you know, maybe help the elderly. And then again, you can meet other people with similar benefits as well. In the end, you have apps even on phone, you have stuff like, you know, like Tinder and Happen and stuff like that. That's more kind of like dating, but again, it's a tool to find new people who you potentially want to meet and, you know, meet for longer periods of time or not, you know, depends what's your cup of tea. So to do a quick conclusion, cutting off your friends might sound a little harsh, but if they don't support you, that's the thing you need to do. Again, you don't have to be a dick about it, like just kind of decrease the amount of time you spend with them, and hopefully they will get the idea. And then what you need to do is deploy strategies to kind of get people in your life on at least a semi-regular basis. And some of those strategies include using the tools such as social media, you know, use Facebook groups, you know, go to different hobbies, take yoga classes, take Spanish lessons, use the site called Meetup if you want, go on Tinder and Happen. There's all kinds of different things. Try volunteering, okay? So all those strategies will bring new people to your life. And if you noticed, a funny thing happened here, right? I haven't even talked about other people, right? Because you probably want to cut them because they don't support you or because they're mean or they said or did something or whatever, right? I haven't even talked about them. So what do you do with them? Well, the first thing is because you can never really, you know, like decide what another person will do. You can only govern your actions, and those are all strategies that will help you deal with this, okay? Like you have no influence on the people that did or said or whatever, right? So then again, if you want some concrete tools of what to do with them is, let's see what we can do. So again, as said, the main thing is you should definitely be working on yourself and employing all those other strategies. But regarding the people, here's a few things you can do. One is forgive but not forget. So if they, like, you know, fucked you up in some sort of situation, like make sure you remember that, right? You can still be nice, you know, even meditation, spiritual practices, they teach that forgiveness. It's a very nice thing to do. You can forgive, but don't forget, right? You know, if they continue to do shit like that, like there is no other way, you need to cut them, you know. Obviously, they don't mean, you know, good things for you. Another thing is spend less time with them, you know, time constraint. Meet them for an hour and then you have to go, you're busy. Or, you know, meet them every once a week, every once a month, you know. And I know it's difficult, especially if they're like close friends or they used to be close, you know, family members. It might be difficult, and I'm not saying, you know, just start doing that right off the bat, but if talking doesn't help and if you see that they continually like drag you down, you know, and crush your goals, aspirations, do not support you, then this is the way to go. And then lastly, if they are negative, after all these strategies are employed, so for example, you have a dream or you have an idea, oh, I want to do this and that, and they're like, oh, you know, but no, just doubts and trying to cut down your idea, then like you must not spend time with them, because like having, you know, new ideas and trying to get out of the box and trying to do, you know, things that are not, you know, like typical, you know, maybe, you know, going traveling or doing some crazy art or whatever it is that you really want to do, right? Sometimes it's, you know, it's really hard to start doing that on your own, okay? And then you don't need other people to tell you it's bad, right? You need other people to support you, right? So if they don't, cut them, that is the only option. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of freezing here in London, but it was a good video. It's a good topic. Thank you for the question. Somebody asked me on Ask Me Anything session that I had on Facebook some time ago. It's a very important topic. You want to surround yourself with good people who support you, be it family, friends, lovers, relationships, or friends. It's all the same. You need people who support you. I gave you some strategies on how to, you know, spend less time with them, how to cut them, and how to employ other strategies to make sure you meet new people all the time, because as you improve, so will the quality of people that you meet on a regular day-to-day basis. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of the video. If there's any questions, I would love to answer them. And that's about it. Have a lovely day and enjoy it. Peace out.